Yeah, getting towards the holiday season, so we're going to do a little appetizer. This time we're going to make for two. And what we're going to make today is a little bit of spinach artichoke dip. So I'm going to start with about 2.5 ounces of fresh spinach. And to make it a little easier to work with, and I'm going to chop it up a bit. You can use, if you want, frozen spinach. You just thaw it out and drain it before you use it in the recipe. And add just a bit more to get up to about 2.5 ounces, a bit more time. So get those in, chop them up. Chop them a bit more, but you get quite a chop to go on. And it's still not quite where I want. And so I take that off. And add the chopped spinach in. And it wouldn't be spinach artichoke dip without artichokes. So for my full recipe, I normally use about 14 ounces of artichokes. Tonight I'm going to use about 3.5 ounces. So that's going to work out to about 3 baby artichoke hearts. I prefer the baby artichoke hearts because they're a little softer and a little sweeter. And chop them up just a bit. And into the mixing bowl. In this case, I'm using Hellmann's light mayonnaise since I couldn't find any fat-free mayonnaise, although there are vegan mayonnaises available that work quite well. Just for good measure. And I'm going to use some fat-free cream cheese. Normally I'd use 8 ounces. For this, I'm only going to use about 2 ounces. Normally I'd use the full 8 ounces, but tonight I'm just using about 2 ounces. And I'll chop that up a little bit because it's had a chance to soften, but I want it a little softer. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of fat-free mozzarella. And I'm going to guesstimate on that and call that about 2 tablespoons. A little more for good measure. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of reduced fat mozzarella cheese. I tend to avoid the plant-based cheeses because they tend to have more sodium, and if you have heart issues, sodium is not necessarily something you want a lot of. I'm going to get just a touch of garlic. And I'm going to call this just a dash. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt. original recipe calls for sour cream, but this is a good substitute that is substantially lower in fat, and I'm using the Publix brand non-fat yogurt, and 2 tablespoons here. And now that I've got those ingredients in, time to hit it with a little mixer. So now it's a matter of putting this into a Pyrex dish and baking at 350. Okay, we've been in the oven for 20 minutes and it's out. Okay, we've been in the oven for 20 minutes and it's out. And all I can say is enjoy.